Hello my people, how are you doing? I hope you're fine. So I know most of you know that there are two ways of buying a car. You just get to the showroom, you choose your car, then you pay cash, then you leave with your car. Or option two, which many people have opted to do, is you use hire purchase. Majority of you do not know how this thing is calculated, and this is why I've made this video. Of course, you very well know that in our showroom we sell cars using through cash, through hire purchase, and I know that has always been a question for so many people. How do you calculate the monthly payment? So that's why I made this short video, just briefly to explain to you the breakdown, so that you at the end of this video can be able to tell, is it a better option or is it not a good option? So ina depend na wewe mwenyewe, sawa? But truth be said, buying a car on hire purchase is quite costly, as you are going to see. It is good because it, of course, you will get a car very fast even if you don't have a full amount of money. But at the end of the day, you realize that you would have paid quite a lot. Today, I just want us to go very fast because of time. TikTok only allows us to have 10 minutes. Now, there are 4 categories that maybe I can talk about. We have a category of those small cars. Watu wanazipenda kuzita vidudu, lakini I don't call them that. Call them economical. Those cars within the brackets, we have like Alto, Mira, Vitz, Paso, Demio, Probox, Honda Fit. Those ones are in one category. We also talk of a second category of Axio, Fielder, Premio, Axela, Noah, Atenza. Those ones in one category. We'll also talk of another category whereby we'll have the Harrier, CX-5, X-Trail, Forester, RAV4, and Mercedes C1, C180 and C200. Another category. Then finally we'll talk of the top of the range, that is the Prado, Harrier, Lexus, Range Rover, Hilux double cabin, Mercedes GLE going up, S-Class, you know, BMW X6 going up, and so on, X6, X5. Now, why have I categorized them into 2? Each category has a certain amount when it comes to calculation. Are we together? Let's start with the less, can I call it the lesser category? Now, we are talking of Alto, Mira, Vitz, Paso, Demio, Probox, and Fit. These ones, they are given, they are in a category of between 10,000 and 11,000. I know up to there bado hujashika kwa nini nasema hivyo. Hizi wakati unakalkuletiwa ziko kwa category ya 10 or 11,000. How does it work? Let us use, for example, a car like, let me say a Nissan Note. Nissan Note ni 1M. Assume you are coming to take this car for 30 months because the maximum amount of months naona wanapeana in 30 months. Nissan Note is 1M. You are coming to pay to take a car for hire purchase for how many months? 30 months. Okay? So I've told you, I started by saying ziko kwa category ya 10 or 11. Now this is what you do. Each month will be doing with 10k each month. Let me use 10, not 11. Let me use 10. So do 10 times how many months do you want? 30, right? So 10 times 30. How much do you get? You've got the answer, right? Now take that answer. That is 300,000. Take that answer plus the price of that car. Nissan Note, let us say it's 1 million. Right? So take 300,000 plus 1 million. That is 1.3. Are we together? Then you are asked to pay a deposit. When you are coming to buy that car, you are asked to pay a deposit of, let me say, maybe 500,000. So take 500,000, you subtract from 1.3. You are getting 800,000, right? Now, 800,000 divided by the number of months you'll take. Divide by 30. I don't have a calculator, I hope you are doing, but I'll display it here. Now, 800 divided by 30. That answer, that is what you are supposed to be paying at the end of every month. I hope we are together. Let me give you another scenario of the same small cars. Alto. Alto goes for 750. So again, we are using 10. 10 times 3, if you are times 30, if you are taking 30 months, 10 times 3, or let me say you are taking 2 years. So take 10 times how much? 10 times 24. That is 240. So 240 plus 750. The answer is there. That amount, subtract the initial deposit that you are asked to pay. For example, you are asked to pay 300,000. Subtract 300,000 from that amount. Okay? Now, divide that amount with, let us say, 24 months if you took. You see that answer? That is what you are supposed to be paying monthly. You get what I'm saying, eh? Let us go to another category. Axio, Premio, Axela, Fielder, Noah, they are there, Atenza. So how do they do? They take around 13,000. So take 13,000 times the number of months you are going to pay. Let us say 2 years. Take 13,000 times 24. You get that answer, right? So that answer added to the initial price. Let us say an Axio is going for 1.7. Add the answer you've gotten to 1.7. You've gotten the answer, right? Now divide, subtract the initial deposit you asked to pay 800,000, or let me say 700,000 for Axio. Subtract 700 from that answer. Now the answer you get, divided by 24. Are we together? Now that is the amount that you are supposed to be paying per month. We go ahead to cars like Harrier, CX5, X-Trail, Forester, RAV4, Mercedes C180, C200, that in one category. Those ones, they give it around 16,000. The same process. 16 times the number of months plus the initial price of that car. Harrier is 3.8, right? So take 16,000 times, let me say, 24 months. Get the answer, right? That answer plus 3.8 million. Okay? You got the answer is, subtract the initial amount, which is 1.5 deposit, right? That's that answer divided by 30. That's this amount you'll be paying at the end of every month for Harrier. We go to Prado, Harrier New Shape, Lexus, Range Rover, Hilux Double Cabin, Mercedes, GLE, BMW X6, X5. Those ones, they have a category of 20,000 per month. So 20 times the number of months you're going to take. I hope we are together. Add the initial price of that car. For example, a Prado is 6.8. Do 20 times maybe 24 plus 6.8. That answer, subtract your deposit. Maybe they have told you to pay 3 million. Subtract 3 million from there. That answer divided by 24 months. If you're taking for 2 years, you get your answer. Now, that is how you're going to pay monthly. But remember, when you're coming to pay, please ask, the initial deposit that you're being asked to pay, does it include the tracker and insurance? Because let me use like Probox. Probox, the insurance, if it's just comprehensive insurance, it is 75,000. If it is PSV, it is 92,000. You see, that covers you and the showroom also, remember? So 92,000 plus the tracker, 20,000. So it is, we are using Probox, 92 plus 20. You get that, eh? Plus the deposit that you asked. So if somebody gives you the deposit, be ask, does it include that? And remember, I'm using Probox 92 because that's a small car. If you're going to big cars, remember the insurance will be high. So if they ask you a deposit, ask, is it part of the deposit? So guys, I hope you know the time is running. It cannot allow me to continue. Yeah, you can get such videos on our YouTube channel, 60 Cars, or just follow me. I'll be updating you as time goes by. I believe I've given you a sneak peek of how much you'll be paying at the end of every month if you're taking a car on hire purchase. Thank you for the following, for the follows that you've given me. The channel is growing very fast. If you need any question, you need any car, we are giving cash at very good prices. By the way, watch my videos, you'll be able to know. Till the next one, ciao.